We're going to discuss about earthworm anatomy in organ and organ system in animals. Anatomy. First, what is anatomy? The study of internal structure of the organism is called anatomy. Here we're going to discuss about the earthworm anatomy. So first we will discuss about the skin of the earthworm. That is nothing but the body wall. So the body wall is moist, thin, soft, skinny, elastic. So the earthworm skin, that is the earthworm body wall is moist, thin, soft, skinny and elastic also. And this body wall consists of cuticle, epidermis, muscles and coelomic epithelium. The epidermis, that is the epidermis, consists of supporting cells, gland cells, basal cell and sensory cell. The spacious between that you can see here. So this is the body wall and this is the alimentary canal. In between this gap, it is filled with, that gap is called coelom and it is filled with coelomic fluid. Okay, coelomic fluid, and it is helpful in hydrostatic skeleton. That is, it serves as an hydrostatic skeleton in which the coelomocytes plays an important role, that is major role in regeneration, immunity and wound healing. So this is the hydrostatic movement that you can see the skeleton, and it has a longitudinal muscle, that is muscle relaxation that can be takes place. And here the circular muscle, that is this one is the circular, this portion is the longitudinal muscle which takes place in relaxation, that is extension, extended, and this circular muscle will contract. So with that you can see the contraction and relaxation takes place in between the segment. This is the circular muscle and you can see the longitude. Due to that, the hydrostatic skeleton will crawl, that in that position while it will contract after relax, in that position it will crawl. That means it move from one place to another place. And it takes place, the movement takes place in the head region, from the head region, that is through mouth after the buccal cavity, like that it crawling takes place from the head region. Okay, and this hydrostatic skeleton has, that is the skeleton which forms the fluid, no, the coelomic fluid only forms the hydrostatic skeleton. So this that contains coelomocytes. These coelomocytes function is regeneration, immunity and wound healing. So they helpful in regeneration, immunity and wound healing. The coelomic fluid of earthworm is milky and alkaline, which consists of granulocytes or ileocytes, amoebocytes, mucocytes and leukocytes. So these are the substances present in the coelomic fluid of earthworm. And now we will see the digestive system. So the digestive system starts from the mouth, then the buccal cavity. From the buccal cavity you can see the pharynx. In the pharynx you have pharyngeal glands. So from the pharyngeal glands you can see the gizzard, and the next portion is esophagus. So after the esophagus, a narrow tube structure called the intestine. So the intestine starts from the 14th segment till the end of the segment, till the anus. It is the intestine portion. And here in the intestine you have a small outgrowth like structure, that is here it appears, that is called typhosole. So typhosole, and the intestine gives rise to a structure like this. Okay, that is called intestinal CK, intestinal CK. So in which segment which is present, that we will see. So first, the digestive system of earthworm consists of alimentary canal and digestive glands. So as we say, the alimentary canal starts from mouth to anus. It is a straight tube. Okay. So it is a straight tube from mouth to anus. So mouth is seen in the first segment. So the mouth is seen in the first segment and it is the opening. The mouth is the opening. Opening, that is open to the exterior aperture, you can say. So mouth opens into the buccal cavity. So mouth and the buccal cavity present in the first and the second segment of the earthworm. So there is a thick muscular pharynx. You can see the thick muscular pharynx is seen in third and fourth segments. So is seen in the third and fourth segment. This muscular pharynx was surrounded by glands which is called pharyngeal glands or salivary glands. Okay, and the esophagus is seen in the fifth segment. So the esophagus is seen in the fifth segment. And there is a muscular gizzard. So the muscular gizzard, after the esophagus, you can see a muscular gizzard in the sixth segment. Okay. So the gizzard, what is the function of gizzard means? It grinding the soil particles and decay the leaves. So what are it take is the food is of the earthworm is the soil and the debris, that is the leaves. So that has to be grinded in the gizzard. So the next after that is you can see here the intestine starts from the seventh segment, that is from here it starts. Okay. Seventh segment and continues till the last segment at the end of the anus. It is called intestine. So the anus has, that is the, if you take the cross section of a earthworm, okay, if you take a cross section of a earthworm, you have earthworm intestine, that is the abdominal cap, that is the intestinal portion. There you can see like this portion which is called typhosole. So this folding, it contains the blood vessel and it absorbs the, that is the absorbative area in the intestine. So this typhosole contains blood vessels as well as it absorbs the nutrients. So that area is called absorbative area. And the inner epithelium, that is the earthworm, the epithelial cells. So the inner epithelial cell consists of columnar cells and glandular cells. So the alimentary canal opens exterior, that is it opens exterior through anus. So this is the digestive system of the earthworm, that is structural based. But now the function. So the earthworm took the food as soil. So it was digested in the digestive tract with the help of digestive enzyme, where it breaks the complex food into absorbable units, that is small units. Okay, small units. These small units are absorbed in the intestinal membrane and it is utilized. The digested parts are absorbative and they are used for further utilization. But the undigested particles are passed through anus and it is considered as worm casting or vermicast, which is rich in nitrogen, that is it is acting as a, that is manure for the manure and to enrich the soil. So the pharyngeal or the salivary gland cells and the glandular cells of the intestine are supposed to be the digestive glands which secretes the digestive enzyme for digestion of the food. So the glands, no, the digestive glands. So the salivary glands as well as the intestinal glands, glandular cell, that is the glands which secretes the digestive juices or enzyme to digest the food. Intestinal caecae. In metapair postuma, the 26th segment has a pair of cone-shaped, short conical outgrowths. So this is the thing, this is the intestine which runs inside the earthworm. There you can have a cone-shaped structure that is called intestinal caecae. And it is extended anteriorly, it is seen in the 22nd, but from the 22nd it extends like this. So till 22nd segment it was present. And there are digestive glands. They secretes amylolytic enzymes to digest the carbohydrates. Okay, amylolytic enzymes for the digestion of the starch. That is, amylase means it digests the starch particles. The starch is nothing but the carbohydrates. Intestinal CK are not present in many species of earthworms such as Lampeter marshii. So, in Lampeter marshii you can see this intestinal CK. Okay. Hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. If you want to watch the video in Tamil, I had given the link in the description box. You can go and watch it. Give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.